Hello everyone, this is Natoya BDI79 and I'm going to be sharing with you a recent card swap that I'm participating in with Miss Betty. It is the Hello Kitty Easter card swap. And what I decided to do was, instead of doing a traditional A2 size card, my card overall is A2, but it's not the traditional square type of card. So what I did was I created this, and it had to be A2 or greater. It had to be pastel colors only, and they may be same or slightly different. So what I did was this card is about 4 by 5 1/4, so it is kind of shy of what the rule was. What the rule was, but I hope that she doesn't mind because it was kind of hard putting this together or even making it, because I did create this through my eCal software using my Eclipse machine. So what I did was I took some texture cardstock, and I cut out the base, and I cut the base out twice for each card, and I glued it together. And then I took some of this shimmery paper, and I ended up cutting the head and the body, and I ended up cutting the head and the body apart because it wouldn't go on perfectly, so I just cut it that way it can go on there. And then I took some trim and I layered it with 4 rows of this lace. I added some cherry blossoms, I added an Easter egg, and I drew my own design on the top layer of the Easter egg. And I put some butterflies, using the Martha Stewart punch. And I also used some of these pink iridescent pearl beads here. And I used some of these Recollection flowers that I added stickles and the pink perfect pearls. I also cut out or layered this bow. I cut the bottom layer using the same textured paper as the base of the Hello Kitty card, and the top layer is actually the outline part. I actually used some of the Tim Holtz, the shabby chic, one of his old paper lines, and I just topped that and used some of my Stardust pen on it to give it that shimmery look on, as same as the paper here. So that's that. And where you put the sentiment is you pull out these little flowers, and you have this little it looks like a clipboard, but you have this, and my idea was to have it look like it was part of her headpiece. You know, when you go to a church on Easter, you have some type of flowers in the hair, and that's kind of what my idea of this was, and it kind of reminded me of, going to church when I added the flowers. And then this dress that I made here, it almost looked like a little flapper girl dress, and it's ruffles. I had a ruffle dress when I was little, and I used to do twirls in it and it'll flare out, so that kind of gave me inspiration to do these cards like that. And each of the eggs has different design, and as you can see, this one has the zigzag, this one has the swirl on it, and each one has 3 butterflies on it, but the third butterfly is always in a different spot on each one. Like this one is on the ear, this one is in the middle of the face, this one is by the left ear. So but the design on the egg on this one is like a polka dot and up and down zigzag motion there. And this one has the straight line design on the egg. And as you can see that the butterfly is on her nose. I thought that was real cute. And the last one is a solid butterfly, solid color. And the third butterfly is on her hand. So I thought that was real cute. And each one of them have my little stamp on it. And I do have each one with envelopes. So that is this. And that is pretty much it. But each one of them has the little where you can type your sentiment or write your sentiment. And make sure you use a ballpoint pen when you use this, because if you use anything like a felt tip or something that leaves like a wet residue or ink on it, it will smear. So, but if you were to use something like that, make sure it's dry before you put it back into the card itself, because it will smear. So I would suggest using a ballpoint pen. Well, that is pretty much it, ladies. If you have any questions, just feel free to send me a message or comment, and I'll be sure to respond to your messages. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.